Hello friends. Today we are going to discuss 5 mark questions from 2014 February Physiology question paper. Let me read the question. What is the movement of the intestines called?
Peristalsis. Peristalsis, involuntary movements of the longitudinal and circular muscles, primarily in the digestive tract, but occasionally in other hollow tubes of the body, that occur in progressive wave-like contractions. Peristaltic waves occur in the esophagus, stomach, and intestines. What are the 3 parts of the small intestine?
The small intestine consists of 3 parts. The first part, called the duodenum, connects to the stomach. The middle part is the jejunum. The third part, called the ileum, attaches to the colon. What are the main events occurring in the small intestine?
The stretching of the gut stimulates peristalsis during the development of the food bolus, which activates the ends, parasympathetic activation, and chemical activation of the gut.
Tell juxtaglomerular apparatus. The juxtaglomerular apparatus is the location of renin-secreting cells in the macula densa and lies at the junction between the loop of Henle and the distal nephron, at which the tubule comes in close proximity to the afferent arteriole.
What are the 3 components of the juxtaglomerular apparatus? The juxtaglomerular apparatus consists of the juxtaglomerular cells of the afferent glomerular arteriole, the efferent glomerular arteriole, the extraglomerular mesangial cells, and that small portion of the distal tubule known as the macula densa that is located beside the renal glomerulus.
What does the juxtaglomerular apparatus produce? Renin is produced by juxtaglomerular cells, also known as granular cells. These cells are similar to epithelium and are located in the tunica media of the afferent arterioles as they enter the glomeruli. The juxtaglomerular cells secrete renin in response to stimulation of the beta-1 adrenergic receptor.
What is the function of juxtaglomerular cells? The afferent arteriole in this region contains specialized secretory cells, smooth muscle cells, called juxtaglomerular cells, that secrete renin. These cells do 2 things. They monitor blood pressure by measuring how much the arteriole wall is stretched.
Define anemia. Anemia is a condition in which you lack enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your body's tissues. Having anemia can make you feel tired and weak.
What is the main cause of anemia? The most common cause of anemia is low levels of iron in the body. This type of anemia is called iron deficiency anemia. Your body needs a certain amount of iron to make hemoglobin, the substance that moves oxygen throughout your body.
What is meant by enterohepatic circulation? Enterohepatic circulation refers to the process whereby a drug or a metastable metabolite thereof in the liver is secreted into the bile, stored in the gallbladder, and subsequently released into the small intestine, where the drug can be reabsorbed back into circulation and subsequently returned to the liver.
What increased enterohepatic circulation? Decreased intestinal activity leads to increased enterohepatic circulation. Breastfeeding jaundice, breast milk jaundice, and intestinal obstruction are common conditions associated with increased enterohepatic circulation, leading to unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia.
What is cerebrospinal circulation? Cerebrospinal fluid, CSF, is a clear, colorless plasma-like fluid that bathes the central nervous system, CNS. Cerebrospinal fluid circulates through a system of cavities found within the brain and spinal cord, ventricles, subarachnoid space of the brain and spinal cord, and the central canal of the spinal cord.
Where does cerebrospinal fluid circulate? The cerebrospinal fluid circulates in the subarachnoid space around the brain and spinal cord, and in the ventricles of the brain.
What is the formation and circulation of cerebrospinal fluid? According to the traditional understanding of cerebrospinal fluid, CSF, physiology, the majority of CSF is produced by the choroid plexus, circulates through the ventricles, the cisterns, and the subarachnoid space to be absorbed into the blood by the arachnoid villi.
Hey guys, we have completed today's section. Let's continue tomorrow. Bye.